think everyone knew it was going to be a really difficult job. David Moyes come in, it didn't work out, and then from then, obviously, you've had Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole Gunnar. So we've had good managers, but Manchester United, I always think, is a different club to many clubs around the world, and it takes, as I said earlier on the show, it needs someone to come in and have that time to really get that club back to where it deserves to be. It's not going to happen if you keep changing manager every 2 years. What
changed when Sir Alex left? Because you didn't always have the most straightforward relationship with him, but what changed for you when he walked away?
I think he was like the godfather of the club, and in terms of not just the players but the staff, the academy, he was on top of everything. And when you lose someone like that from your club, then someone else is coming in, and it's a massive change for David Moyes. I always thought this is an impossible job, to come in and replace Alex Ferguson, and I think that's what they tried to do. I think David signed 6 years, and they were trying to give him that time to do it, but it didn't work out. But when he left, you're almost seeing everyone at the club was like down a little bit, and that even though we won the Premier League in that season, I think the people in power and certainly the more senior players who were left at the club knew this was going to be a big challenge.
But after Moyes, you had obviously Jose Mourinho, Louis van Gaal, 2 Champions League winning managers. So when you talk about having a manager to get it right and giving them time, I think both of those managers had a 2 or 3 year period within the job, and we're talking about elite managers. Why could they not get it right?
I think the adjustment for the players, I think the players could adjust to Louis van Gaal, and it was tough because of how he worked, and then to Mourinho. But I think the adjustment for all the staff and the academy, so the distance between the academy and the first team, the manager, especially under Mourinho, was huge. It was almost like they didn't exist, if you like. So having the relationship they had with Sir Alex for, was it 26 years, I think it was, having that relationship and then almost not being allowed or anywhere near the first team, and it's almost like, there was a divorce between the first team and the academy.
Even 2 managers of that calibre, are you still, even when they're in a job, does it feel like the whole club is still saying, Sir Alex would have done that, he'd have done that with Ferguson? Even though we're talking about elite managers, you're still almost bringing it back to what Alex Ferguson would have done and comparing them to other managers.
Yeah, and I think obviously he's still involved in some way, and you see him at the games, and I think that naturally will bring a pressure to whatever manager goes in there. So it's but as I said, you've had Van Gaal, you've had Mourinho, Ole Gunnar. Probably for Ole it might have been the more difficult one because obviously he's played under him. But I think if you want to manage Manchester United and you are managing Manchester United, you have to do it your way, and you can't go back to Sir Alex Ferguson. You have to do it your way and make them decisions.